We're certainly in for an adventure on today's show.
Don't remind me, Cheryl. With that pig squealy ordering us around, there's no telling what's gonna happen to us.
Laverne, let's join the army.
What, Cheryl? Where do I sign up?
I'm with you.
Turn up.
A commanding pig? Whoa! Help! Join the army, you said?
We now return with Laverne and Shirley.
Left, 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 right, left, right, left.
Laverne, do we have to paint the military way?
You heard Squealy. Do it by the book, or you'll do Katie for the cook.
Yeah, and the only thing worse than working for the cook is eating his cooking.
All right, you gold briquettes. Sip your lips. Paint that pole. The Joint Chiefs will be here any minute to inspect this base.
That must be them now.
Wrong, Private Beanie. Those are the food trucks of the Army's new top chef. He's bringing the Joint Chiefs their own personal gourmet dinner.
You might know that the top brass wouldn't eat what we eat.
Of course not, Laverne. Generals aren't supposed to risk their lives in peacetime.
Back to work!
Yes, sir, pig, sir.
Your paint bucket landed right on Squealy's head.
Don't knock it, Cheryl. It's an improvement.
Ooh, I'll get you for this, DeFazio. Calling Sergeant Turnbuckle.
We've got to stop him, Laverne.
I know. It doesn't look good, Cheryl.
Perhaps we should take our leave. I'm just dying for some new food, Laverne.
Wrong. You're dying from the old food. So let's see what's cooking with the new chef.
So that's the Army's new top chef. I hope he cooks better than he looks.
Yeah, and I've got a way to find out, Cheryl. So pack up your taste buds and come on.
Bruno here, Commander.
Operation Joint Chiefs is about to be launched. Check the shrinking ray.
Yes, Commander.
Well,
The shrink ray is working perfectly, Commander.
excellent. Once you shrink the Joint Chiefs, they will be helpless in our grasp. And so will the United States of America.
Indeed, Commander.
You must not fail, Bruno. You know the penalty for failure.
Oh, Chef! We're the Fort Fillmore food inspectors.
Food inspector?
Yes, sir. So if you don't mind, we'll get right down to business and start inspecting.
Nobody inspects my food. I am the internationally acclaimed chef, Bruno.
Bruno Schmuno. Orders is orders, fella.
Right. And we're going to sample everything until we're full. Feel it meets our standards.
Yeah. You call this soup?
No, I call it dishwater. That is the soup.
And what have we here, Bruno?
One of my specialties, Wiener Schnitzel.
The schnitzel is rather good, but I do think it needs more wieners.
Wieners? There are no wieners in Wiener Schnitzel.
Of course. Just testing you, Bruno. Doing our job.
You inspectors know nothing whatever about food. I demand to see your identification.
You heard the chef, Cheryl. Show him.
Me? He asked you first.
Actually, Bruno, we don't carry our identification around with us.
Oh? Why not?
We'll tell you why not. Tell him, Cheryl.
We don't need any identification because we already know who we are.
Right. She's Shirley, and I'm not.
Oh, why didn't you say so? What? Get out of my kitchen! Out! Out! Out!
Laverne, I think this rude person is telling us we're not welcome here.
Before we go, Bruno, could I make one eensy-teensy request?
Well, what is it?
How about a couple of schnitzels to go? Bye-bye, Bruno. Whoa!
And don't show your face around my kitchen again!
Oh, dear, he's coming back.
What happened to me?
Now to get back to business.
Oh, what'll I do? What'll I do? I know what I better do. Run! This is awful! My uniform is ruined! Laverne! Oh, I've got to find her. If I live that long...
Shirley! Where'd she go?
That's what I'd like to know, DeFazio. And so would Sergeant Turnbuckle.
Oh, it's you.
Who were you expecting? Some handsome guy?
If I was, you ain't it, suet face.
My, but we do have a temper. And to think I came here to give you two your weekend passes.
You mean it? Gimme.
But since Shirley is AWOL at the moment, I shall have to inform Sergeant Turnbuckle that...
Aw, come on, Squealy. Do you have to tell Turnbuckle?
Of course I don't have to, Laverne. I want to.
You're all pig.
Laverne!
Cheryl, where are you?
Down here!
Cheryl! I know you wanted to lose weight, but this is ridiculous.
Now see here, Feeny. If this is some trick to avoid KP, it just will not work.
It's no trick, Squealy. Something really weird just happened to me in the mess hall.
You know, I had a dolly about your size when I was a kid, but the dog chewed her up.
Laverne, don't talk like that. What if I stay this size?
Oh, look at it this way, Cheryl. You'll make some little girl very happy. Just make sure she doesn't have a dog.
I'm being serious, Laverne.
So am I, Feeny. How are you going to do dishes on KP if Laverne has to keep fishing you out of the sink?
Cut out, Squealy. Can't you see the little lady he is in big trouble? What happened to you anyhow?
It was really strange. When the chef was chasing us, I ran past the food warmer light and zap! It shrunk me.
As commanding pig, I intend to get to the bottom of this. We'll reconnoiter the mess hall. Now move out!
Yeah, the Joint Chiefs will love my fishy swaz.
I'll hide you behind the salt shaker so you can see what he's up to.
Yes, Commander?
Joint Chiefs are landing on schedule, Bruno. Is everything in readiness?
Yes, indeed, Commander. And once they pass through my shrink ray, I shall have them in the palm of my hand.
So that's it.
Oh, what a fiendish plan. Shrinking the Joint Chiefs to take over our beloved US of A. That's low.
It appears to need a bit more salt and perhaps a dash of pepper.
Help! Help!
So, you were spying on me and stumbled into my shrink ray.
Put her down, you big shrinker.
We heard your whole evil plot, Cookie, and I'm placing you under military arrest. Pan Hut, unhand that little soldierette.
That's telling him, Squealy. You okay, short stuff?
Are you kidding? Don't you realize that none of my clothes will fit me anymore?
To the stockade march! Hop two, hop two, hop two, hop two, hop.
Stockade? Yeah! We have ways of dealing with troublemakers.
Not so fast. We'll do this the Army way. And the Army says, run for cover!
Faster, Squealy!
You're delicious.
Oh, joy! Mission accomplished, Fazio. We got him! Make that he's got us! Sound retreat!
Whoa!
I have plans for you.
Big plans?
No, little ones.
Hey, I'm warning you, Mr. Man. You're tampering with military property here.
How right you are.
Yay!
You don't look good, Cheryl. You and I are doll-sized, and Squealy looks like a piggy bank.
Do you have anything to say before I put an end to your interference?
Yes, this is your last chance to surrender.
Surrender? To you? I have no intention of doing that, little cake.
In that case, let me know if you change your mind.
The Joint Chiefs will soon be here, so please excuse me. I do hope that you'll be happy in our sugar bowl. Sweet dreams.
Are we in trouble?
Oh, and if we don't act fast, that chef's going to make toy soldiers out of the Joint Chiefs.
It's all rather distressing, isn't it? I've got it. Why don't we pile up these sugar cubes and climb out?
Hey, I do the thinking in the squad, soldier, and I say we pile up these sugar cubes and climb out.
Bruno here, Commander.
Our spies report the Joint Chiefs have just arrived at the airport and will soon be your guests. I trust you are ready.
Yes, Commander. Everything is under control.
All clear. Move out, trooperettes.
Come on, Cheryl. This was your idea. I know, but these rough cubes are sandpapering my manicure.
Double time it, you two. We'll slide down this twine that I found on that roast goose and get help.
Roast goose, huh? You know, a teensy bite of that drumstick would sure hit the old... Laverne, if you don't stop worrying about your stomach, it'll be your neck.
Come on, you gold briquettes, faster! Not that fast!
There's a phone in the back room where we can warn the MPs about Bruno.
Hey, I'm the leader here. And I'm leading you to a phone in the back room where we can warn the MPs about Bruno.
Would you just look at the size of that kitty cat? Not to mention the size of those teeth. Okay, Squealy, what does your army manual say about this situation?
It says... it says... Every pig for himself.
But where can we hide from a cat? Under a German Shepherd, where else?
Take troops in here.
Follow that pig!
3 seconds to impact and counting.
That did it! He's gone! We're saved! Saved? We're still knee-high to a ketchup bottle and you say we're saved! Well, we're not cat food, are we? Now that has to count for something, Laverne. I never thought I'd see the day when I'd be glad I wasn't cat food.
Attention, subordinate service persons. The pig has found a way out. Behold, a phone.
A phone.
Oh, a phone! Terrific. We could send out for pizza.
We could also call and arrange a court-martial, Fazio.
But, Squealy, how do we get up to the phone?
I am surprised at you, Beanie. Anyone with half a brain could figure that out.
And since you fall into that group, you can explain it to us.
Ho, ho, ho. Very funny, soldier. Someday you're gonna be famous as the Army's record holder for demerits. Ho, ho, ho. Now climb this cord and that's an order.
Do this. Do that. Oh, if I were just a few inches taller. I hear you talking, Cheryl.
Oh, no. It's the big brass, the Joint Chiefs. Help me get this phone off the hook.
You know, this would be a lot easier if the Army had princess phones.
Whoa! You clumsy clown.
Sorry, Squealy. Looks like the first call is on you.
Oh, that's hilarious, DeFazio. Sergeant Turnbuckle and I will have a long laugh about it later. Now we'll just dial the emergency operator. Come on, you wacky whack. Will you help me dial this thing?
Don't get your pork in a panic, Squealy. We'll help. Oh, gee, this is hard. No wonder mice never use phones. Just pull, Cheryl. Right, Laverne.
Now to see how my little military busybodies are doing. They're gone. Impossible. I'll find you again, and you'll be very sorry. Come out. Come out, wherever you are.
It's Bruno! He's looking for us! This is no time for panic, Thingy. Just keep pulling, and whatever you do, don't let go! Whoa!
There you are. Come back here and face me.
Oh, Laverne, look at me. I'm all yicky, sticky. Yeah, well, you're going to be worse than that if Bruno catches us. We got to think of something fast.
You can't hide for long. Not behind the pots, not under the table, not on the wedding cake. Wedding cake? I didn't bake a wedding cake. Especially not one with the ugliest groom I've ever seen.
Okay, Buster. Drinking the Joint Chiefs is one thing, but insulting an official army pig is just a little too much.
Squealy!
Listen up, Bruno. This is positively your last chance to surrender. Or else...
Surrender or what?
What he means is surrender or not.
Not.
An understandable choice, Bruno.
You see, it is too late. You cannot stop me now.
Oh, my. The Joint Chiefs are already coming in for their last supper.
And your last supper will be dessert.
Ice cream?
This is awful. You're right, Cheryl. Why couldn't it have been chocolate fudge almond riffle? I can just hear the chaplain at our funeral saying, "Here lie two girls who did their duty till they fell in a tub of tutti frutti."
Enough of the stiff-fetus talk. We need ideas.
I have an idea. If we could get some dishes for the ice cream and some cookies, we could eat our way out.
Beanie, why is it that when you think, I get a headache?
Well, you better start thinking too, Squealy, or you're gonna be a pigsicle.
It just so happens, little soldier, that I already have an idea. Hop, 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 hop.
Mountain climbing our way out is a good idea, Squealy. Yeah, but where'd you get the rope?
That just shows how much you know, Laverne. This isn't rope, it's a spider web.
Spider web? Ah! They're shooting at us!
Follow me, troupeteers.
Oh, Laverne, just like Tarzan! Right, with Squealy as the chimp. Where are we now? Look, it's that Bruno creep again. We're in his hat.
And he's heading for the dinner table. This is a perfect opportunity to warn the Joint Chiefs.
Be sensible, Squealy. Bruno won't warn the Joint Chiefs. I think the pig means we can warn them, Cheryl. Oh,
Gentlemen, a roast goose a la Bruno.
just smell that roast goose.
And that gravy. What I wouldn't give for a plate of that.
Attention! Officer in charge Squealy reporting! That chef is a master spy!
Absolutely delicious, Bruno. Our compliments.
Thank you, sir.
It's no use, Squealy. They can't hear you.
After dessert, I would be pleased to give you a tour of my kitchen.
Tour of his shrinking ray, more likely.
We gotta do something.
And I've got just the plan.
We are only one course away from having the USA in the palm of our hand, Commander.
Excellent, Bruno. Excellent.
So what's this plan of yours, Squealy? It better be good.
Oh? Questioning a superior officer, are we? Just watch and learn, Laverne. Watch and learn.
Squealy!
Okay, troops. Forward, jump!
You out of your gourd? That's a long drop there.
Oh, but look, Laverne, that sponge will break our fall.
If it doesn't, I'll break Squealy's neck.
Yikes! Squealy was right, Laverne. That didn't hurt a bit.
Yeah, but where do we go from here?
The first place you go, Laverne, is off the pig!
Squealy, please, don't shout like that. It's unpig-like.
Just follow me and instep, if you please. Hop, hop, hop.
Okay, we're hopping.
Okay, now. Our only chance is to get to that shrink ray and unshrink before it's too late.
That's the most sensible thing he said all day.
Now, quickly, you two climb up there, throw that switch, and unshrink me. then I'll unshrink you.
Some plan. Why can't you climb up and unshrink us first?
That will be 5 demerits for questioning the military mind, Private Feeney.
That'll teach you to argue with a pig, Shirl. Now hang on to me while I trip that lever.
Hurry it up! Bruno's coming back!
Hurrying, but it's hard to reach. Hold tight, Shirl. Here goes nothing. Yay!
Whoa!
Oh, thank goodness, Laverne. We're full size and normal again.
Full size, yes. Normal, never.
Bruno!
You again. This time I'll put an end to your meddling.
Don't panic, Shirl. I've got a plan.
What is it, Laverne?
Ah! Hey, you guys, what about me? Time to counterattack.
Congratulations, Squealy. You really zapped him with that shrinker.
It's nothing any red-blooded American pig would not do.
Put me down!
How about that, Shirl? The big chef is now a short-order cook.
A very short order cook.
Okay, now my turn. What say we make this pig full-sized on the double?
I don't know, Shirl. What do you think?
He's such a cute little pig the way he is.
Sergeant Timebuckle will hear about this now. Insubordination, disrespect for the commanding pig, abandoning our superior officer in a teeny-weeny condition.
Very well, Squealy. We'll get you back to size. On one condition.
Oh, yeah?
Now, wasn't that sweet of Squealy to give us weekend passes?
Yeah, I wonder how old Sausage Snout is enjoying his end of the bargain.
One of these days I'll get you for this, DeFazio. Doto, Feeney. One of these days.